A very good day to you. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. It's Wednesday, September 7th. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run. As the Jewish New Year holidays approach, the new state gun laws will make synagogue worshipers targets for armed people who want to do harm, says Zvi Waldman of Muncie, founder of the New York State Jewish Gun Club. According to the new law, all houses of worship are now classified as sensitive areas, so parishioners would be committing a felony if they enter their church, mosque, or synagogue with a licensed gun for protection. Waldman says that goes against one's right to self-defense.
So that means hundreds of congregants that go to shul, go to church every week, and they take along their firearm, just in case if something happens, will now become felons. So for us not being able to being armed in shul, it's like a welcome sign. It's like attack us here. Like here, we're a target.
Waldman's group has retained legal counsel of civil rights attorneys as they gear up to challenge that provision in the courts, and they're looking for houses of worship from other denominations to stand hand in hand with them in the fight to overturn the law. Richard Gerbeth Jr., commander of VFW Post 5913, served in Iraq and witnessed burn pits filled with plastic and garbage, one the size of a football field, where bulldozers pushed refuse into vast fires. He said they knew it was not a good idea for breathing in or being around, but there was nothing they could do with all the garbage. It was pretty disgusting, he said. Gerbeth was a guest yesterday with Congressman Sean Patrick Maloney about the recently passed PACT Act, which will help vets cut through red tape, seeking eligibility and care for not just exposure to burn pits, but also at other bases where personnel were exposed to toxic materials. The care will be modeled on that given to Vietnam-era veterans to Agent Orange, says Maloney.
In a nutshell, what the Honoring Our Heroes, what the PACT Act does is it simply says if you've got any one of 23 respiratory conditions or cancers, you are going to be automatically presumed, to be eligible for the disabled benefits and the care you need at our VA system, period.
Gerbeth says he already has 2 guys from his company, which consisted of about 300 men, pass away from cancers. And we don't know why they had it, he said. More news right after this.
Find over 100 retailers allowing you to spend hours shopping safely at the Galleria at Crystal Run. Enjoy the big brands and the diverse selection of family-owned stores all in one location. The Galleria at Crystal Run offers dining options for everyone with Fuji 110 Grill, Allen's Mediterranean Grill, and Peru Cuisine. Discover the Mid-Hudson Valley's premier shopping, dining, and entertainment destination, the Galleria at Crystal Run. For more information, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, or visit GalleriaCrystalRun.com.
The cash-strapped village of Monticello has asked Sullivan County to take over operation and maintenance of its municipal parking lots in an effort to save money. The proposal has the support of Rob Doherty, chairman of the county legislature, who says it would help in the village's revitalization.
We feel that, for Broadway to grow, people need to be able to park and then walk out onto Broadway. We'd like to, maintain them on a better, more consistent basis.
The county would not charge to park. Doherty noted Monticello is the county seat, and officials on the local and county level want to see a more viable downtown. State police have identified the 2 drivers killed in a wrong-way head-on crash on the thruway in Tuxedo around 1 a.m. yesterday. Troopers said 68-year-old George Gonzalez of Dumont, New Jersey, was driving a 2017 Toyota RAV4 northbound in the southbound lanes when his vehicle drove into the path of a 2022 Nissan Altima being driven by 67-year-old Yehuda Weinstock of Chester, resulting in the Toyota bursting into flames. Both drivers were pronounced dead at the scene and removed to the Orange County Coroner's Office. A Newburgh man with prior criminal convictions, including weapons possession, assault with a weapon, and animal fighting, was sentenced in Orange County Court on Tuesday to the maximum sentence under the law for possessing a 9mm semi-automatic pistol with 10 bullets. Corey Owens, who's 29, had been spotted on street cameras discarding a jacket as police vehicles were nearby. Officers recovered the jacket along with the gun. At trial, prosecutors argued that the DNA evidence taken from the gun corroborated that the weapon had been possessed by Owens. He's sentenced to 15 years in prison. I'm Hank Gross, MidHudsonNews.com. The news today brought to you by the Galleria at Crystal Run.